Good morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Tuesday the 9th of November. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks, mixed start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 66,156 to take a run at the first major resistance level, 69,035. Plenty of support will be needed for Bitcoin to break out from yesterday's all-time high, 69,665. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Bitcoin target second major resistance level at 70,544 before any pullback. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 64,647 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should avoid sub-64s. Second major support level sits at 61,768. Looking at the MACDs, we have a bullish cross at the turn of the day, coming off the back of yesterday's late rally. So look out for a widening of the bullish histogram through the morning. On the EMAs, also bullish signal 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200, supporting further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 66,156, break through yesterday's all-time high to bring resistance levels into play. Looking at Ethereum against US dollar, mixed start to the morning as well. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid the pivot at 4751 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 4886. Support will be needed to break out from yesterday's all-time high, 4825. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of another rally, should see Ethereum target 5,000 before any pullback. Second major resistance level is at 4960. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 4677 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid sub 4500 levels. Second major support level at 4543 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD's, narrowing of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day, so look out for a possible bullish cross. On the EMA's, bullish signal 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 4751, break through yesterday's all-time high, 4825, to then bring resistance levels into play. Litecoin against the US dollar, particularly bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid a fall back through the 38.2% fib at 223 and the pivot at 220 to take another run at the first major resistance level at 239. Barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level resistance at 240 to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Litecoin's target 250s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 248. A fall through the 38.2% fib and the pivot will bring the first major support level at 211 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should avoid sub 200s. Second major support level sits at 193. Looking at MACD, widening of the bullish histogram at the turn of the day, coming off the back of yesterday's late rally and this morning's gain, so look out for a further widening there. On the EMAs, also bullish signal 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key, avoid 38.2% fib at 223 and the pivot at 220 to take a run at the first major resistance levels again to then bring 250s into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, bearish start. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid the pivot at 1.2662 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.3120. Support will be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from yesterday's high that was at 1.29566. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.35s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.3414. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level 1.2367 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 1.2s. Second major support level sits at 1.191. Looking at the MACDs, similar trend, narrowing of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day, so looking out for a possible bullish cross. On the EMAs, bullish as well, suggesting further upside ahead with the 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200. The key would be to avoid the pivot at 1.2662, break through yesterday's high 1.29566 to then target 1.35 levels.